Do you think LeBron James will get another title? I think so.
Only if he's riding the bench as part of the Los Angeles Lucas.
The Los Angeles Lucas.
Well, and call it whatever you want to call it. It sure gonna happen this time. They are number two.
He's see, like what people don't understand is LeBron can play another 5 years in garbage minutes.
Wow.
So that's like saying, can Luka Doncic win the ring with the Lakers in 5 years? Absolutely, he can.
Well, let me ask you this. Right now, LeBron, I think we can all say him, Stephon are the face of the NBA for now, right? And there have been arguments or at least some debates over the last few weeks. No, not right now, no?
The face of the NBA is all European dudes.
Yeah, Nikola Jokic is the face. No,
Nikola Jokic,
is out.
Luka Doncic, Giannis Antetokounmpo, SGA. The top perennial leaders of the NBA now are all Europeans, bro.
Okay, well, hold on. Difference between leaders and the face. All right. And when I think the face. Well, hold on. When I think the face of something, I'm thinking for the non-NBA fan, what name or face comes to mind when you start talking about basketball? And LeBron James is a and is a face with regard to marketing for the sport, in my opinion, to those that are not familiar with the sport. You know, he's kind of an ambassador in that race. So I'm not trying to take away from Jokic and all these other and their greatness.
I mean, the same way that Michael Jordan was the face of the NBA throughout the 90s. Right. I understand exactly what you're saying.
Poster boy.
Yeah.
I mean, and I think it's interesting too because Jason Tatum should technically be the face as of right now. And
why? Because he's a defending champion.
Yes, like don't you get that? He's not getting the.
He's not the best. He's not even the best player on his team.
Fair enough, but he's the one that's probably got the most deals, the most sponsorships.
Because he light skinned.
That's true. And the fact is,
he got the cute little boy. He got the little son, little Deuce. He be always around. He pimping the little kid angle. He's very marketable. A light-skinned black man is a white woman's dream because that means he got nigger dick in his drawers, but he'll have some very creamy complected children, and he'll look very nice in the fucking Christmas pictures and shit.
All light-skinned people creamy.
Yeah, like creamy. He's just like sitting niggas on the panel. You just call that shit down.
I mean, just like somebody put some milk in y'all coffee.
What I mean though is like he didn't really get that Mahomes treatment. You know what I'm saying? Like where Mahomes is different. In your face.
Mahomes is different
all day, every day. But Ron is. But I bring that up to bring up the point that obviously you guys probably heard that they've been trying to toss around this face of the NBA thing for a little bit, and LeBron chimed in the other day saying basically, you know, he can understand why Ant-Man ain't want to be the face of the NBA because he think that they face too much criticism in the world of punditry. I'll let y'all hear a little bit of what he says.
The league, when all the people that that cover our game and talk about our game on a day-to-day basis shit on everybody. Have that responsibility. It's just weird. There's weird energy from the people that I don't know. What is he said it. He said it perfectly. Couldn't say it no better. But and said he don't want it. Obviously I didn't ask for it, but I knew it was a responsibility for me, not only to my family, my friends, my community, and whoever that was going to follow my journey throughout my career. Why do you want to be the face of it?
So, are we in agreement here?
Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. You don't choose to be the face of the NBA,
right,
or the NFL, or the MLB, or fucking gymnastics. You just are. By being the best at what you do, especially when you're the best by a large margin, you become the fucking face of the game. Or you have a name that's so fucking ringable in people's ears and a likable face that you become the face of the fucking sport in which you represent. Like, that's why Tiger Woods is not called Eldrick Woods. God damn it, because Tiger sounds better to your motherfucking ear. And it's marketable. And I am Tiger. All of that shit. Like the Nike ads write they fucking self.
True. True.
Yo, what the fuck?
So what the fuck are we talking about? Man, nigga, you're a professional athlete, which means you're going to be held to a certain standard and a high regard by the working class adult in this country more than anything else. Nigga, they paid you hundreds of millions of dollars. The least you could do is act like you got some fucking sense in public. That's not asking a lot of you, nigga. Oh, there's a lot of scrutiny. Oh, you mean you can't beat your bitch without it making the news? Yeah. They pay you hundreds of millions of dollars, nigga. They all in your business. You have no right to privacy when you're in the public space as a public figure. We all understand this. It comes with a fucking $100 million territory, nigga. But to tell me you didn't want to be the face of the league, you a motherfucking lie. Nigga, your ass want to be the face of the league because everybody want to be Michael goddamn Jordan. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Everybody want to be the face of the league because everybody wants to be known as the hands down best player in the fucking league. That's why niggas can't decide if it's LeBron, Steph, or KD. That's why they have to start arguing rings, which is why KD gets kicked out of the conversation, and then it becomes LeBron or Steph, dark skin or light skin, dunk the ball, shoot the three. Which way do you want it? But either way, both of them niggas can give you 50 points every fucking night if they so chose to, and they are the best player in their fucking genre. Ant-Man, if your ass don't want to be called the best, that means it's because you realize that you aren't.
Damn, he got serious, nigga. Hold up.
You the best at raw dogging these hoes, Mr. I keep on getting bitches pregnant and forcing them to have abortions and take Plan Bs and denying the fucking baby.
When I started there.
Do you consider yourself the top candidate to win it?
That's right.
You need to put your dick in a condom the way you put a ball in a
Not
hoop.
really.
Why?
That's what they got. That's what they got Wemby for.
That's like that.
Do you consider
I think he went too
yourself the
far.
top candidate to win
I
it?
think he went
I ain't go too far, bro, because he the one had his first baby mama all on Netflix. Like they got a loving fucking relationship. And I'm not speaking on no man's relationship. What I'm saying is stop making a fool out there, girl. If y'all got an understanding at the house. Because y'all aren't explaining y'all understanding to the public. Y'all ain't explaining y'all's understanding that, hey, she know who I am and what I be doing out here.
No, not really.
Streets.
Why?
Because the least you can do is wear a fucking condom
That's what they got Wemby
and not
for.
bring that girl home no fucking diseases. Because you done brought her back home 3 embarrassments already. It's your third outside baby mama scandal.
That's what they got. That's what they got Wemby for.
And when we talking about what people don't know about an athlete outside of the game, when a person say your name,
no, not really.
the first thing they can do is they know you for playing that sport.
That's what they got.
People that don't even know Anthony Edwards' game, they know for a fact he can't keep his dick in his pants. Just like people that don't know Ja Morant's game know for a fact he a pistol toter.
That's what they got.
That's why you're not the face of the league,
for.
because you violate their morality clause, nigga.
Right.
The face of the league has to be a married man, a family man who believes in God.
That's what they got Wemby
Because
for.
the face of the league is also the face of all of these companies that endorse and sponsor the league.
No, not really.
That's why you'll never see a gay athlete as the face of the league unless it's the
They got Wemby
WNBA.
for.
Right.
Do you consider yourself the top candidate to win the next phase of the league?
Pre. The White House. Pre.
No, not really.
The White Howard was never the face of the league.
That's what they got.
I know.
That's what they got Wemby for.
Do you consider yourself the top candidate to win the next phase of the league?
I feel that music.
Why?
I feel like the brothers want me to preach that thing.
Preach on,
Do you
Ron.
consider yourself a top
See the
candidate for
thing,
the
my
next phase of the league?
brother, that you got to
No,
recognize
not really.
is when you the face of an organization. You
went
are
before.
the embodiment
Do you
of
consider yourself top
everything
candidate to lead
that
the
that
next phase of the league?
organization represents.
Not really.
You can't be the face of
That's what they got.
Coca-Cola. If you
Why
don't
got went before.
believe that
Do
sodas
you consider
are a
yourself
good
top
thing to
candidate to lead
drink.
the next phase of the league?
You can't be the face of
Not really.
McDonald's if you don't believe that
That's what they
fast
got.
food is
They
good
got
to
went
eat.
before.
How you gonna
Do you
be
consider
the
yourself top
face
candidate to lead the
of
next
the
phase of the league?
National Basketball Association, a
No.
place that loves the babies, that loves the
No.
kids, that
The
loves
kids.
family. They
Yeah.
pride themselves as family entertainment. This is something that we play on Sunday evenings. See, the NFL, the NFL is trying to make itself a family league, but it's always been known as a men's league. But the
Come on.
NBA, since the 1990s, has been known as something that the kids enjoy. I
Yes,
love
they do.
this game.
Yes, we do.
NBA and United Way, they bring
Yeah.
the babies out. They
The
do
babies.
camps for the kids. They
The
build
babies.
playgrounds. They throw away basketballs. They make sure that each one of the stars is somebody the kids can enjoy. That's the reason why Charles Barkley came out with his world famous I am not a role model campaign in the 1990s because he wanted to prove a point that I am just a professional athlete. I am not a perennial family figure. Now,
No, not at all.
Anthony Edwards is
Black
not a perennial family figure.
Too
He
dark.
does not want to live the life that all of the other faces of the NBA live. See, Wardell Stephen Curry has a wife and 3 children. See, LeBron Rashawn James has a wife
Why do you want to be the face?
and 3 children. Michael Jeffrey Jordan has a wife. Well, at the time he was playing, had a wife and 3 children. Kobe Bean Bryant.
What?
Why did Kobe fall from grace?
Oh, you damn, bro. We don't talk about that. We don't.
Why did Kobe get robbed from 3 or maybe 4 MVPs?
That's right.
We don't talk about that, bro. We don't talk about you.
We don't talk about him, bro.
Nobody talked about Jordan's gambling.
I did.
And drinking.
And and cocaine.
And old chasing and none of that shit. Because back then,
lack of ability to speak out to for the black community.
Toward black issues, it's a whole Jordan had a multitude of sins.
I mean, so did Magic, so did Magic, so did Wilt. I mean, like they like all of these, yes, everybody, listen, because my man Black Ron has preached a sermon that no one here can deny. There's truth in his words, there's wisdom in his words. However, I also want to point out one certain thing. We are in a totally different society right now. These young dudes have different priorities and they prioritize things differently.
Let me throw the ball back off the backboard and give you some pushback. Because while we may be in a totally different society, wait a minute. I want him to keep going. I want him to keep going.
5 minutes.
Go ahead. No.
I know. But I just before he take off on this, I want to say this. Shut your ass up. You always team light skin.
I'm not even.
Man, y'all gonna kiss after this? Shut up. Now, Ty, you are right. We live in a brand new society, which is why I said earlier that you won't see a gay player as the face of a league unless it's the NBA, WNBA, because they're all about feminine empowerment. And right now, feminine empowerment is synonymous with LGBT. So but while we might be in a new society, we're excuse me, we're not in a new society as it pertains to the companies, sponsors, and partners that the NBA has. That's still very much so ingrained in the old way of life. Now go.
All right. To that point, this is more about Ant. This is not about the organizations or the NBA or everything like that, because they asked Ant, if he saw himself as the face of the NBA.
No, not really.
And his response,
hold
on.
That's what they got. That's what they got Wemby for.
Because I can't really. Do you consider yourself in the back is talking? So what I'm saying is that he basically said that he doesn't see himself as the face of the NBA. And I really think, if I'm being honest, I know that this might be totally off, but I kind of feel like Ant is a little bit sour. I feel like Ant feels like he should have been the face of the NBA. He was the next one up, and they kind of hopped over him with Wemby once Wemby came. And I think that if you listen to the way that he said that, and he was like, I'm not the face of the NBA. Wemby is. You know what I'm saying? It sounds a little bit like you're a little bit sour. You're a little bit sour that you feel like your game is next. You're the next one up. Like, I mean, let's be clear. Last year, before not last year, the year before that, when Ja Morant and Ant were hitting the league heavy, everybody said, who's the next one up? Is it Ja or is it Ant? There was no Wemby. There was no Wemby at that time. Wemby was still over in France doing what he was doing. So once Wemby came, then Wemby was anointed. Before Wemby played his first game, Wemby was anointed. Then this is going to be the future of the NBA. This is the next great hype. We've never seen anything like them before. That are they totally just disregarded Giannis. Like, Giannis is not a 7-foot, God. You know what I'm saying? But because Wemby is 7'6" and he shoots from the outside and he dribbles and does all of this stuff, they anointed him before he played his first game as the next thing big in the NBA. And I think Ant felt that. I think Ant felt like they skipped over him. And now when you asking him this question, he's like, nah, I don't want to be the face of the other NBA. Y'all already got that with Wemby. So I do believe Ant when he says this from the standpoint of, I don't want all of that exposure. Just as Black Ron kind of alluded to, the man's got stuff he don't want publicized. If I'm doing shit over here that I like, if I'm experimenting in poly and we got 3 girlfriends and I'm doing the neo thing, you know what I'm saying? Then I don't necessarily want everybody in my business. I don't want everybody bringing attention to what I got going on. So right now, I don't want to be the face. I'm having fun. I'm 22, 23 years old. Like, I'm having fun. I'm chilling. Like, look, put that spotlight over there on Wemby. He don't do shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I kind of get that.
Can I also say that it's just weird, like, to kind of tag along to what Ron say? It's weird to want to be the face, and to say it, like, you shouldn't have. That's not a question that one should have to ask. You know what I'm saying? That is a tag that is put on you. You don't call yourself the greatest. They call you the greatest, right? You don't call.
And you got to deny it for 5 years before you can be like, okay, you're right.
That's some weird shit, actually, just to be asking people if they want to be the face. Like, it's not my decision. You know what I'm saying? True. It's a tag. So it's just a weird thing in the first place.
It seems weird, but what it's saying is that everybody that's focused on the game of basketball sees that there's a changing of the guard happening. And now everybody is reaching for who is the next big thing. Who is it going to be? Wemby? Is it going to be Ja? Is it going to be Anthony Edwards? Is it going to be Nikola Jokic? Is it going to be Luka Doncic? Is it going to be Giannis? Is it going to be Tatum? There's a lot of names, but nobody has literally grabbed that motherfucker and held on to it. We had
the truth of the matter is, white folks ain't found a white boy good enough to call the face of the NBA that's American born. That's really why they even having to go to niggas like Ant-Man and Ja who live morally questionable existences because of the simple fact that, hey fellas, the face of the NBA ain't American no more. It's kind of like they only cool with a black Captain America. Once we Thanos and killed everybody, it's like, oh well, shit. At least he American. Come on, Captain America.
Hey, you breathe. Let me stop. All right. Well, hey, listen, man. I think that's a good. I think we all agree basically that the NBA right now is what Ron says. It's still TV land. It's Nick at Night. They still want that Father knows best image, and they want the person that's the face. That's why Steph Curry is in all these commercials. He's so easily marketable based on his morality and his ethics. But I also think that the face will determine itself. The face will determine itself. So stop asking these niggas if they want to be the face and about the face. Nigga, the face gonna show itself. You know what I'm saying? I think
the face is already showing itself. It's just hard to accept. It's Nikola Jokic. We ain't never seen nothing like this motherfucker.
I just think that there's a difference between the face and the best person. Like
a 7-foot nigga that plays slow and can't jump, and you still can't stop him.
That's it. You ain't like you're saying. I heard what you just said, because you just said that the face and the best ain't the same. No, it absolutely is. And that's what I'm saying. It's just this is one of those situations where it's so hard to accept, because I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Nikola Jokic is ugly. He ain't marketable. He's an ugly, non-athletic. He looks
Eastern European. His brothers are goons. He don't talk well. His voice ain't sexy. He don't have long hair like Dirk or none of that shit.